We are back inside the studio. I got a different mic setup today. Wanted to try something different, but I wanted to address a question that I had yesterday in the comment section, or from a previous video in the comment section, about how exactly do you get paid from YouTube? What is the pay cycle? And I wanted to kind of break that down for you if you are new to YouTube monetization. Now, when you get monetized and you reach the threshold and you go through your AdSense and you connect your AdSense account, you do all of that stuff, then you can get paid through the YouTube Partner Program. That is through YouTube ads. You also have super chats, super stickers, assuming you have those turned on. You also have the shopping, the affiliate links if you have that. So those are just one of a couple ways that you can get paid on YouTube. But how exactly do you get paid on YouTube? What is the time frame in which you get paid? Well, everybody who makes content already knows these things. And if you don't, this video is for you. Well, the payment cycle is as follows. For instance, we are in the month of June. It is June 24th right now, and you are going to get paid for July for what you do in June. So let's go back to, we just got paid on June. We got paid yesterday from the making of this video. Today's the 24th of June. We got paid on the 23rd. Why was it the 23rd? Because the 21st fell on a weekend. So here in America, if you get paid, if the 21st falls on an American holiday or a weekend, you will get paid the next business day. Now, for the entire time I've been on YouTube and all of my monetized channels, I've only not been paid on the 21st, and it was neither one of those things, only one time. I don't know why it was delayed by one day, but YouTube gives you a general 5-day window of between the 21st of the month and the 26th of the month. Now, again, if the 21st falls on a Saturday, Sunday, or an American holiday, you will not get paid. For instance, if the 21st is a Friday, but that Friday is an American holiday, just throwing that out there, then you won't get paid until Monday. And the same thing with if the 21st is on a Saturday or Sunday and an American holiday is on a Monday, you will not get paid until Tuesday. So it's the next business day after the 21st, if the 21st is not on a weekend or an American holiday. But how does this work? This is coming from Google Help, YouTube Help. It says the monthly payment cycle, once you've completed the initial step, which is AdSense and all that, YouTube will follow a monthly payment cycle broken into 3 steps. Earnings finalized. Between the 7th and the 12th of the month, your estimated earnings from the previous month are finalized and posted to your payments page in AdSense for YouTube. This includes any deductions or adjustments for fees. Now, the reason that this can change is because it's very rare, but somebody could ask for a super chat refund. It's extremely rare, but it happens. Or I've seen a little bit of discrepancy between the amount that you see at the end of the month. So what that means is on the first, for instance, let's go into July. So June only has 30 days in it. So sometime between, like, as the night of June 30th is ending and we're heading into the morning of July 1st, I think Google is on California. It's on Pacific time. It's on Pacific time. So I want to say the cutoff is probably 2-ish, somewhere between maybe 2 and 5 a.m. It'll cut off. And then all of your money for June will be done. And July will start from that point. And then what happens is sometimes between the 7th and the 12th of July, that money will be finalized. And when you check your AdSense account, that amount that's in there will be the amount that you're getting when the 21st of July hits, which you're being paid for June. Okay. So if February had 28 days in it, so you only got paid for 28 days. March has 31, you get paid for 31 days, and so on and so forth. So it says, example, if you've earned $150 for the month of February, somewhere between the 7th and the 12th of March, you'll see your finalized earnings in the studio. If your balance is above the payment threshold and you have no payment holds, YouTube will issue your payment between the 21st and 26th of the month. Now, what does that mean? The threshold is $100. So there is no cap in this. If you make $99.99 for the previous month and you were 1 cent short, you will not get paid on the 21st of the following month. So if I made only $99.99 for the month of this month, the month of June, I will not be paid in July. That money will be held until until I cross the threshold. I'm only a penny short. So I make one video, I cross the threshold, then I'll get June's money and July's money in August. Okay, so that's how it works. You have to make a minimum of $100 for YouTube to initiate the payment. Now, this threshold thing is very tricky. I would recommend that you do not put a payment threshold on. You can up it from the minimum is $100, the maximum is $1,000. So if you do 1,000, a payment will not be initiated until you reach 1,000. Now, here's the thing about a payment threshold. It's very unique. Let's say you have a payment threshold. You say, you're saving up for a new piece of equipment and you want to save up some money. If you save up, from the experience that I had, if you put a threshold on and let's say you reach $500, you just can't wait anymore. You go into Google AdSense and you trigger a payment. It will pay you for up until, it won't pay you for the money of that current month. It'll pay you to when the threshold was stopped the previous month. So it's not going to pay you for that month. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So it's really complicated and a pain in the butt. I would just leave it as is. Just take your 100. If you want to save it or not spend it, or you're trying to save up for something, I would just save up. Take it out your account, put it under a mattress, do whatever you need to do. Give it to somebody you trust to hold on for it. Let me hold it, right? Give it to me. No, I'm just playing. But do that, because if you do it the other way, it's kind of a pain in the butt. It really is, because then you trigger something and then it pay. You do get all your money, but it's just, to me, from my experience, it's just a pain. So I would just avoid that at all costs. Just put the money up. And the reason it's between the 21st and the 26th is everything that I explained. So it says, no, the exact timing depends on your time zone, whether the 21st falls on a weekend or a holiday, and your chosen method. Now, YouTube, this is crazy because I didn't know they still did this. How long it takes to actually get your money in your account depends on your payment method. EFT takes 4 to 10 days. Wire transfer takes up to 15 days. And a check, yes, they still do checks, takes 2 to 4 weeks. Why would anybody still get a check in today's day and age? So, I mean, if that's your thing, do your thing. Now, I get EFT. It is deposited right into my bank account. Here's how that works. On the 21st, or whenever that payment is going to be sent out, before it hits your account, you get an email. It'll say Google AdSense. It'll say your payment is on its way to your account. And then from that point on, it could take a few minutes or a few hours. From my experience, it is never, ever the same. For instance, yesterday, June 23rd, 2025, they sent the email at about 10 o'clock. The money was there at about 11. I know why that happened, though, because we had already been waiting 2 days. Usually, if the weekend is the 21st or holiday is the 21st, it will be deposited, from my experience, a little earlier than it will before. So, let's take this month. This month, July 21st is not June, the next month. You guys know what I'm saying. As we go into July 21st is not a weekend or American holiday. I'll get the email at whatever time. It is not the same. You can get it early in the morning. You can get it in the afternoon. And then usually what I do is every hour on the hour, I'm just like that. I will check to see if it's been deposited. It won't be there, and then it will. That's just how, there is no telling when you're going to get the email or when the money is actually going to hit your account. Now, that could vary based off of your bank and how things work there. But I wanted to kind of give you an example of how things go. And if you are monetized, what you can kind of look forward to. These ads are kind of insane. Okay. So for 2024, it was ridiculous. Let me see if I can minimize this just a little bit. Okay, there you go. 2024 was ridiculous. We had a ton of days that the 21st fell on a weekend. It was a pain. It was like almost half the year, it seems, at least 4 to 5 months, the 21st fell on a weekend. So far, we have had, as you can see, January, February, March, April, May. We didn't get our first 21st on a Saturday until June. So this year, there's only 3. So the money came. It came this day, and this is the day we're currently in, the 24th of the month. So now we go to July. July, you can't see July because my head is blocking it. July, you can see here, It's the 21st. It's not an American holiday or a weekend. So this money will be, the transfer will be initiated this day. If it was, but then we'll go up. So keep in mind, we had our first 21st, our first 21st fail of 2025 on a weekend fell in June, 6 months into the year. So now we go, as you can see here, we get a 2-month break. And then the 21st of September falls on a weekend. So now we'll get the money the next day, which is the 22nd. Go to October. October, you can see I'm blocking it. October is on a Tuesday. Everything's cool. November's on a Friday. Everything's cool. And you can see some days you just miss, some days you don't. And then in December, the 21st is a Sunday. So that payment will be transferred on Tuesday. The good news is that you can do all your Christmas shopping. You'll have your money by the end, and you can go and catch whatever little last minute deals that you can catch. So that's how it works when it comes to YouTube. The time frame, the payment cycle, the earning cycle is between the first of the month and the last day of the month. Whether that last day is the 28th, the 30th, or the 31st, that is the earning cycle. The payment cycle is finalized between the 7th and 12th of the following month, and then you can check your Google AdSense. You cannot get paid early. There's no way you cannot get paid earlier. So what happens is when you go and you look at your Google AdSense account, you will see money sitting in your Google AdSense account. There's nothing you can do to transfer it if it is not threshold held. If there is a threshold and you had it and you didn't, you put it at 500 and it's 4 and you were still waiting and you said, you know what, I want this money. Now it will transfer, but it's only going to give you what you had earned to that point, not including that month, only the previous earnings for that month. So the amount will be different from what you see, but that's how it works. And it is, again, I have only one time in over almost 7 years that I've been monetized on YouTube. It's been the 21st. And it's funny because YouTubers will freak out. And they will freak out. I remember very specifically, it was sometime last year, and it was during probably the last quarter of the year. The 21st was on a business day, no holiday, nothing like that. And it was like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and we had not received the email. And YouTubers were freaking out. They were all over Twitter saying, hey, is anybody else going through this? So we only get paid from YouTube AdSense or Google AdSense 12 times a year or 1 time a month. It's between the 21st. So for instance, from May to June, we had to actually go 2 extra days because of the delayed payment, because the 21st fell on a Saturday. So we had to go 2 extra days. The good news is we have 2 days less to get paid now because of the fact that those 2 days ate into the next, if that makes sense. So now we don't have to wait 30 days or whatever it was until July because we had to wait an extra 2 days in the previous month. So that's how it works. Your earning cycle is from the first day of the month to the last day of the month. Those earnings are finalized between the 7th and 12th, and then you will get paid for the previous month, the month that you're in between the 21st and 26th, unless, right, it is an American holiday or a weekend. So the worst case scenario is that the 21st is a Saturday, and then that Monday is a holiday. You really won't go more than 3 days without getting paid. And like I said, only one time in my entire 7 years of being monetized did the 21st come and go and was not on a American holiday or weekend, and I got no money. The next day, though, it was in my account bright and early. Not sure what happened. I didn't even get the email, and you'll always know because you'll receive an email before you receive the funds. So I hope this helps, and I hope you guys like this mic because it costs a lot of money. I'll catch you in the next video.